Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you are practicing, wherever you might be. My name's Emily and we have got a power flow for you this week. Before we start, I just wanted to take a moment and acknowledge the Turrbal and Yagara land that I'm practicing on today, which is local to Brisbane. And I encourage you guys to find out what land that you're practicing your yoga on today and any other day. So in saying that, let's get started in our practice. We're going to work on some crow pose today. So it is an arm balance, lots of strong shoulders involved, and perhaps a little bit of taking flight with the feet and learning how to find a bit of balance and shifting the weight into our hands rather than our feet. So getting upside down just a little tiny bit. Perfect. Let's get started. We're going to start in like a Shavasana position today. So let's let the legs extend long. If that feels a bit nippy in your lower back, you can let the feet come wide and the knees knock in. Wherever you're at, you can let the legs extend long, palms face up. Let's just take 3 rounds of breath here. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, release. Another full inhale in. Exhale as you feel your whole body melt, soften into the mat. Breath out. Another full breath in. And full breath out. And closing the eyes down if that's comfortable for you. Continuing on a deep breath. If you want to incorporate Ujjayi breath, there's a slight constriction in the back of your throat as you exhale. Creates an oceanic type sound. Notice all the points of contact that you are connected to the mat. Notice the sensations on the skin. Perhaps there's a gentle breeze coming from somewhere. Noticing the temperature of the skin around you. And just feeling a softness through the limbs. Deepen the breath now right down to the pit of the belly as you inhale. Feel the belly expand, feel the chest expand. And exhale, start to engage the belly. Draw the belly in towards the chest. The pelvic floor goes up. Breathe it out, squeeze it out. Inhale, full expansion, breath in. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Core switches on. Inhale, full breath in, belly expand, chest expand. Breath out, squeeze the core on, pelvic floor draws in to allow all the air to escape. Nice. Continue on this deep breath throughout our practice. We're slowly going to hug the knees in towards the chest. Beautiful. From here, we're going to just start to switch the core on a little bit. So you're going to allow your knees to stack over your hips. Beautiful. From here, you can interlace your fingers behind your back. Keep your head pressing on the mat for now. If you want a little bit more, draw the elbows to the sky and peel the head off the mat. From here, you're just going to tap one foot down. Right foot taps down, comes back. Make sure the knees stay stacked over the hips. Exhale, left foot taps down, comes back to center. Take a full breath in as you exhale. Maybe both feet tap down. Keep the lower back pressing into the mat. Inhale, come back. You can either rest the head down or keep the head lifted. Right leg taps. Back to center. Left leg taps. Back to center. Inhale, both legs tap. Back to center. One more time. Right leg taps. Keep drawing that belly button in. Press the lower back into the mat. Left leg taps. Both legs tap. Squeeze and hold. Inhale, back to center. Arms come up to the feet come up to the sky. Release the neck down. Nice. See if we can just hold our feet here. So your soles of the feet, the heels are working down and the toes are pressing up. And see if you can find that gentle engagement of the belly here. So we're switching on just in line with the hip crests. You're going to wrap the outer lower abdominals in towards the center, and your pelvic floor, the muscle that stops you from doing a wee, draws in and up, supporting you. Take another full breath in. Keep pressing the lower back into the mat. And then beautiful, hug it in. You should feel a little bit of fire here. Hug the knees in, rock from side to side. And then from here, we're just going to come into a crow pose, but we're going to be on our back body. So hug the knees really tightly in towards the chest. And then you're going to press the hands up towards the sky, flex the fingers towards the forearm. So imagine that you're pressing on the ground, but we're on our back. Nice. From here, we're going to lift the head and the shoulders off the mat and see how close we can get our knees to our armpits. So you keep lifting, 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 hug the knees into center. Your belly switches on and your heels are drawing in towards your glutes. For 3, for 2, for 1, release. Try that again. Hug the knees in towards the chest, heels towards the glutes. Draw the belly on, fire up the core here. Press the hands up, flex the fingers. Start to peel the head and the shoulders off the mat. Press, press, press. See how high up you can get your knees towards the armpits. Keep pressing. Imagine you're pressing the mat away. Keep drawing the core on for 3, for 2, for 1. Release it down. That's fun, isn't it? Not really? I'm aware I'm kind of talking to myself here. Start to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. Feel that nice release. It's almost as if it's a little massage. If this doesn't feel good in your neck or your back, just roll onto your side and we'll find our way into tabletop position. Crossing the ankles, pressing the palms down. I'm just going to start by warming up through the wrists. Let's start nice and soft, so walk the wrists out towards the side edges of the mat and shift your weight from left to right. You can pull forward, back, maybe making a few nice circles, coming back the other way. If you want something a little bit more, start to walk your fingers back towards your knees. And then you can start to sink back to the heels. The palms of the hands can start to lift off the mat. Keep pressing the knuckles in. Find that nice juicy wrist stretch, forearm stretch. Come back to center. And exhale. Sink the heels down. Nice. Slowly circling back around to the front of the mat. Press the top of the hand now into the mat. So the palms are facing up, fingers are facing towards the knees. A bit of a stretch through the top of the hands, can sink the heels down, just enough to get some feedback through the forearms. Nice. From here, tuck the toes, send it back, downward facing dog. We're just going to come through a simple sun sal this morning, or this afternoon, whenever you're practicing. It's morning for me, clearly. But I really want us to focus on our Vinyasa, particularly our Chaturanga. So our Chaturanga is our high plank. It's a low plank. So just as an example, you can pop down to your knees and just watch for a second. I want the high plank either on the knees or the hips lifted. But either way, what we don't want is banana backing all the way down, or chest comes down and the hips come last. So you want your chest and your hips to hit the mat at the same time. If they don't, perhaps we drop to the knees just for a bit of extra support. If you're coming into an upward facing dog, I want you to drop the elbows to 90 degrees, keep the shoulder tips lifting up, and then press up from 90 degrees with those elbows, thighs lifted. All right, so nice focus on our high to low plank. Come back to your down dog if you're not there already. Slowly start to walk the feet all the way up to the front of the mat. Feet come hip width distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, start to roll all the way up, reach the arms tall. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, pause here for a moment. Feel a little bit of fire building up in the belly. Maybe it's just a little flame at the moment, a flicker of heat. As you draw the belly button in towards the spine, pelvic floor draws in and up. Imagine that your lower ribs are drawing in towards the hip crests here. So we're really engaging the belly and lengthening through the spine. Can you lift your tailbone up out of your hips a little bit more, grow tall? Press the palms together. Nice. From here, inhale, sweep the arms up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back slowly, mindfully, high plank. First round, let's all drop to the knees. Drop it down, pull the chest forward, inhale, come over the fingers. Exhale, wrap the elbows in and down. Come down all the way, hips, chest, hit the mat at the same time. Feel the triceps work. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Every time. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. And take a full breath in. Exhale, look between the hands. Rise up onto the tippy toes and bend the knees. So we're looking where we're going to go, either one light step forward, or perhaps we draw the belly in, just as we did with our supine crow pose this morning. Draw the belly in, inspire the belly up, and then exhale, float to the front of the mat. See how light you can land. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, start to roll all the way up, reach the arms tall, breath in. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Inhale, come forward over the fingertips. Exhale, lower halfway down 90 degrees. Inhale, press back up, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, breath in, baby cobra or upward facing dog if you like. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice surprise push up in there. Take a full breath in. At the end of your exhale, look between the hands, bend the knees, send the hips high, step or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up, grow tall. Perhaps you want to press the hips forward, send the heart up, baby back bend. Exhale, fold down. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Either knees lifted or knees on the ground. Inhale, come over the fingers. Exhale, lower slow, halfway. Inhale, breath on, press up, high plank. Exhale, lower. Breath in, back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last round, take a full breath in. At the end of your exhale, look between the hands, rise up onto the tiptoes, bend the knees. Catch a bit of hang time if you can. Exhale, float. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Inhale, roll, ripple the spine all the way up, grow tall. Maybe a back bend if it's calling for you. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Exhale, lower, halfway, hold. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way, breath in. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Press the heart forward. Downward facing dog. Nice, take a full breath in. Full breath out. Pedal the feet out. Let one heel drop at a time. You can let the heels drop to the right hand side, bend the knees. Come back to center. Exhale, let the heels drop to the left, bend the knees, find a bit of stretch through the right side body. Come back to center. A little bit more core work to go. Reach the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, pull the knee across to the left hand side. And then we're going to plant the outside of the right foot down on the mat. Peel the left arm up. Fallen star. Make sure the hip's not dropping. Keep pressing the hip up towards the sky. Maybe your gaze comes up. Nice. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Start to slowly reach the leg back up. Three-legged dog. And then exhale, draw the knee towards the chest. Plant the foot between the hands. Drop the back knee down to begin with. Keep the back toes tucked. Sweep the arms up, low crescent lunge. Beautiful. Keep the hips square here. Notice if we're really sinking into that hip and allowing the core to be released. Come out of the hip, press into the right foot, and draw the belly button in towards the spine. Hug the pelvic floor in and up. From here, from a nice supported belly, you can sink into the front hip. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Breathe space into those side ribs. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee, squeeze the thighs together. Exhale, warrior two. Ground the knife edge of the back foot down. Check in with the front toes. Can you see your front two toes? Make sure your knees tracking in line with those feet, with that foot. Palms reaching opposite sides. Inhale, flip the front palm. Keep the legs as they are, reverse. Reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back. High plank. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower. Breath in, up dog. Or baby cobra. Downward facing dog, breath out. Nice. Reach the right leg up towards the sky. Keep pressing the palms into the hands, square the hips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, draw the knee towards the chest. We didn't do this last time, we're going to do it again. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow now. Start to shift the weight onto the left hand. Can you prop the right foot out towards, the left foot out towards the right, opening up. If you want a little bit more, you can press, lift that bottom leg up. Slowly, slowly coming back to center. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot between the hands, drop the back knee down, low lunge. Sweep the arms up. And again, press into the left foot, come out of your hips, draw your belly button in, breathe into your back ribs. Feel the spine grow tall as the tailbone, the very end of the spine, spirals in and up to lengthen you tall. Exhale, keeping that belly lock on, sink into the hips. Take a full breath in. Exhale, squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, press the thighs up. High lunge, lift the back knee. Exhale, warrior two. Check in with the front knee. Peel the left knee open. Ground down, steady, strong through the back leg. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back, move through Vinyasa. You can go double Chaturanga, little push-up in the middle, or just your regular Vinyasa. Choice is yours. Listen to your body, listen to your energy levels. I'm going to move one breath, one movement. Of course, if you need, child's pose is always there. Reach your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Press it up, find your breath. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Step it back, fallen star. Breath in, peel the left arm up, reach up. Exhale, hand to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach it back up. Exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot between the hands. Squeeze the thighs together, either back knee drops or back knee stays lifted. Inhale, crescent lunge, hips are square. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Move through either your double Vinyasa or just your regular Vinyasa. I am struggling to find my breath. Take a full breath in. Breath out. Reach the left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, bring it back up, strong breath. Exhale, right, left knee, left elbow, fallen star. Send the legs straight. Inhale, peel the right arm up. Exhale, hand to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, crescent lunge, back knee lifts. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step it back, move through Vinyasa. Double Chaturanga if you're up for the challenge. Downward facing dog. Gonna come through. One more round, right and left. Rest when you need to rest. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Feel the weight shift. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, send it out, fallen star. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, hand to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Plant the foot down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Double Chaturanga or normal Vinyasa. You can drop to the knees any time that you need. Downward facing dog. Last round. Left leg, reach it up, inhale. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, reach it up, three-legged. Exhale, fallen star twist. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Plant the foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Reach up and back, reverse. Breath in. Breath out. Cartwheel the hands. Step it back. Move through your Vinyasa. Challenge yourself. Fire up that core. Fire up your shoulders. Downward facing dog. Ooh, come to child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Sink the hips down. And take a few rounds of breath here. So much movement just then. When you're ready, we're slowly going to come back into just a nice seated position, Virasana. Sink down into the hips, press into the heels, and just take 3 rounds of breath here, palms facing up on the thighs. See if we can recenter our focus. Breathing deep down into the belly. Slowly, slowly, when you're ready, we're going to come into just a few little hand push presses. So we're going to just bring the hands onto the mat about the same distance as the knees. Either pressing into the tops of the feet, see how that feels, or if that doesn't feel great through the top of your feet, you can tuck the toes for this exercise. Wherever you are, you're going to spread the fingers nice and wide and start to round through the belly, fire up the belly, draw it in towards the spine, hug the belly into center. Press into the hands, inhale, lift the hips nice and high, come onto the tops of the feet, keep drawing the belly in, come back down. Take a round of breath. Exhale, soften. Inhale, press up, feel the shoulders stack over the wrists, feel the belly draw in, the hips come a little bit higher, gaze is in between the fingers. Exhale, coming back down. One more full breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift the hips coming up. Press, press, press for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Come back down. Nice, sink down into the heels. Then from here, you're just going to come to a nice wide squat. So step into a forward fold. Walk your feet out to the side. Come into Hindi squat. Sink the hips down. Press the inner elbows to the inner thighs, opening through the hips. You can choose to stay here, or we're going to play with crow pose, Bakasana. So, either choosing to stay here, I'd probably sit myself on a block, a book, or a cushion. just so we're nice and supported through Malasana. Great way to open the hips, great for digestion. Excellent choice to stay here if you like. If you want to play with crow, our arm balance for the day, you're going to press your hands into the mat. From here, you're going to come up onto the tippy toes of the feet and walk the hips up high. Shuffle the feet a little bit further in underneath you. Come onto the tiptoes and see how far up you can tuck your kneecaps into your armpits. Lost my words there. From here, you're going to start to shift the weight forward onto the hands. See how that feels? And then perhaps this is where we hold and stay. Keep drawing the belly in. Maybe you want to lift one heel at a time. Draw it in towards your glutes. Exhale, drop it back down. Bend through the elbows here. Gaze is just in front of those fingers, just in front of you. Left heel taps off the mat. Heel to glute. Tap it back down. Perhaps you lift one heel at a time and you want to see how it feels to float. Keep bending through the elbows. Perhaps you want to straighten through the arm if you're well versed in crow. Keep tucking the heels towards the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Tap it back down, rest. Come through one more round of crow pose. Reset yourself. Press the palms into the mat. Gaze is just in front of you in the center of your mat. Pick up your hips, lift your heels, tuck the kneecaps into the armpits. Bend through the elbows, feel the weight shift into the hands. Then from there we start to lift, we take flight. Breathing here for 3. For 2, if you're in crow pose, we're going to shoot back to low plank. 1, zip it back. Breath in, up dog. Downward facing dog, breath out. Take a full breath in here. Full breath out. Reach the right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips, open it up. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, fallen star last time. Right knife edge of the foot into the mat, peel the left arm up. Exhale, sit the hips down. Wide-legged forward fold. You can shuffle the hips out a little bit wider if that's comfortable. And start to fold forward. Now I have a hip injury, so I'm going to stay upright. But feel free to come further into your hips. Take 3 rounds of breath here. See if you can come a little bit deeper as you settle. Allow the chest to lead you a little bit deeper into this twist, into this stretch. Take one more full breath in. Long exhale out. And slowly, slowly start to circle the hands back around to the front. We're just going to make our way back into our downward facing dog. Reach your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hips, open it up. Draw the left knee to the right elbow, fallen star one last time, knife edge of the left foot. Peel the right arm up, keep lifting the hips. Find space through both side ribs, and then sit the legs down. Hips come down, wide-legged forward fold. Back we go. Again, you can come down. I'm going to stay upright here. Toes are flexed towards the sky. Take another 4 rounds of breath. And slowly coming back up if you'd folded down. We're just going to scoop that left leg in towards the center. Come all the way down onto your mat. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Let the left foot press down, the right leg crosses over. It's going into a 4-point pose. Your back can stay connected to the earth. And then from here you can start to draw your left knee in towards your chest. And through the little triangle that you've created with your leg, you can thread the right arm through, hug the knee in towards the chest. And take about 4 rounds of breath here. When you're ready, slowly releasing down, switching sides, press the sole of the right foot in, hook the left knee across. Can either stay here or start to draw the right knee in towards the chest, hugging onto the front of the shin or the back of the thigh. If you want a little bit deeper, you can just gently push the left knee away with the left hand. Keep hugging the right knee in. Take another full round of breath. Full breath out. And coming back down to center. I'm going to release down to the floor now, Shavasana. Allowing the palms to face up, the arms to fall down beside the body wherever is comfortable. And just allowing yourself to feel supported, to be held by the mat. And we find some stillness now that all the work is done, the physical work, the mental work. Can we enjoy these next few moments of just idle time with ourselves? Nothing to do, nowhere to be. I'm going to take about 6 to 10 rounds of breath here. As always, you can choose to stay a little while longer if you like. And I'm going to leave you right here. Thank you again, not only from me to you, but just a bit of gratitude for yourself for taking this time to practice, to do something for you. And we'll see you on the mat again soon. Namaste.